Welcome to Restart Day. Today is Monday, and every Monday we do Restart Day. Restart Day is 20 cycles, 4 different bases, where we kind of go through and we just we play 4 different bases for 20 cycles. It's really as simple as that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and continue on Hatch Ranch, and then after Hatch Ranch comes Puffed Ranch, then Slickster, then Shine Ranch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, all 4 get uploaded days starting Tuesday, and then one on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Kind of. So, fantastic. Where do we leave off? We are Power Farm, but I remember those being bugged. You're a Hydrogen, so that's cool news. Fake news. Alright, let's get going. How are we doing on oxygen right now? We're okay, but we're not actually getting a ton of oxygen. I guess. Aha. Alright, so we're good there. We've got ourselves a ton of hypothermia. Nothing but hypothermia nonetheless. This is a carbon dioxide geyser. Negative 51 degrees. They did change that. It used to be very hot. Now it's very cold. We really should get a med bay up and running. Now, I wanted to put the med bay here. So what we're going to do is let's get rid of these. Empty that water down here now that we have some space. Notice they're working really slow, and that's unfortunately hypothermia at work. So we'll just say, hey. No, let's do it here. Underworld Zombie, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. What's up, dude? GC Twins, also welcome back. Today is Restart Day. It's Monday, so we're doing another 20. We have 0 calories. That's probably Pred. All aboard the Ica train. Toot, 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 toot like my dog last night. Ow. She's sick. I mean, more sick than just Cushing's at this point, unfortunately. Started a little late today. Got, and by that I mean like 3 minutes late. Started 3 minutes late today. Got a little behind. Had to go to the vet again. So spent the day at the vet. That was no fun. Well, spent parts of the day at the vet. What happened last night? I don't know what you mean. What happened last night? I know not of what you speak by what happened last night. What did happen last night? How's she doing? I'm gonna find out more tomorrow, because today was just tests. No stream? There was a stream last night. It was late. I mean, you gotta remember, I did the dumb. I did the dumb, and I streamed like an idiot. I streamed from midnight to 9 a.m. yesterday. My time, right? So Sunday, I streamed from midnight to 9 a.m. Which was, you know, obviously, that was an issue. So that was a thing. Mackie Poo has hosted me with 20... Mackie Poo just... Mackie Poo... Were you just, like, really... Were you just waiting to get off line until I was in, or like, what was that? You've been streaming all day. Yeah, our time. She streams when I'm not. I watch Mackie Poo. No? Your colony's about dead. Ouch. Gonna retry tomorrow? You know, as much as I really like your idea of moving north and using that as a way to maybe combat some of the problems, I think maybe you don't realize how hard that move is really going to be. But so what we're doing is we're gonna put together a little bit of a med bed area so that our dupes can live. You know, from this horrible slime lung that we're putting in there. And I'm just putting in all of the things required to make that work. So we're gonna put our tables up here. We're gonna have some pots, some flower pots, so that it looks very pretty for them. And have it kind of work out pretty well. I think this is a neat. Actually, I don't want to do. Let's not do that. Jackie of all trades, I was kind of waiting for you to pop by so that I could just do this. Jackie of all trades just subscribed. Actually, it was like 30 minutes ago, but she did, and so thank you, I appreciate it. I figured that you required that you shouldn't be screwed on the notification, that you should get the notification because you did subscribe. So I was waiting to replay it until I saw you pop into chat. The sub friends right there. To Reddick, we've actually, thanks to Meki, I was kind of like, hey, we should learn to call sub friends something other than sub friends, because we have, you know, follow friends and bits buddies, and Meki here suggested that we use colonists as a way of saying welcome. So welcome to the colony. I enjoy that. I'm a big fan of using colonists. I'm stealing it. It's mine now. Okay. So we're doing colonists now. I wonder if you can plant a pot, like plant a plant, but it probably no, because it probably takes up that spot. That would have been cool, like if the painting was on the background. And so you could put things in front of the painting. Ayy. Colonists. I was thinking just using colonists instead of colonist subs. Dragon Logic popping in the Lieutenant Bulks. Corgis. Super subs. He's got good emotes. He gives good emote, let's be honest. We gotta plumb this thing right here. We need a clean water line. Gonna come over here and go, what? And then boop, right like that. And then we've got our polluted water line. That's gonna be super easy. We're just gonna actually pass it this way. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. 1, 2, 3. Little clean water right in there. We're hurting on food. We're kind of making mush bars. We have bristle blossoms. Bulks. It's, he's another, I don't know if he's not primarily oxygen not included. He streams, I'm gonna be honest, I don't tune into him very often. Don't starve, there you go. Art of Firing, welcome back. Monday, people, Monday, restart day. Beefalo emotes, so he must play Don't Starve. Yeah. Oh, come on! Why? They built these out of wolframite? Are you kidding me? Oh, God, whatever. Fine, whatever. I can't even be mad. I like Beefalo. Got ourselves... So we got a kind of problem that we're actually getting some more hydrogen than is available, that we can use. So this little guy's getting stuck up a little bit. That's a problem. We almost need to burn a second... Let's, we do need to get Punchy. So let's see what we're researching. Anything at all? Nope. Let's research Punchies. So we can get ourselves some refined metal. So we can make ourselves some good batteries. We've got ourselves a carbon dioxide geyser right here. Not great. Not what I would have loved in my life, but it is what it is. We've got ourselves a cold biome with a hydrogen vent. Also not great, but you know what? It is what it is. Can't really get too mad. Got ourselves a little bit of some iron, some igneous, and a geyser right here. Let's go ahead and check what this is. This is important. So let's say I can put a tile there, not there, not there. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is gonna be an interesting geyser, because this is gonna be a volcano. So we got a volcano right here of some form. Worst Riven, West Virginia. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy Monday, happy restart day to you. We've got ourselves a natural gas geyser. Maybe we'll use that at some point too. We're hurting on food. This isn't great. Nobody's starving to death, but they're not exactly like doing great. So let's get some ventilation in here. Little guy right here. A gas bridge like that. No, I lied. Art of firing with the host. Oh, now hosting my stream for 1 viewers. But you know what? I have a feeling he's that viewer, but it's okay. I appreciate it. Delete that. Get ourselves a wee bit of... Oh, no. Is it just that we only have Wolframite? Oh, no. We've just got the most Wolframite. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to try to get some oxygen down right here. Yeah, every little bit, guys. Every little bit helps. I do enjoy it. The amount of you that, like, tune in on a daily, weekly, hourly, monthly basis is ridiculous, if you ask me. I don't get it. I don't understand. But I enjoy it. Get a little extra oxygen going in that way. We're gonna empty out some carbon dioxide, right? Because we really carbon dioxide is great for a sterile atmosphere. Problem is, Sealin. Hey, Sealin, welcome back. Long time no see. Got the hat? Ah, yeah, we're rocking the builder's cap today. Today is restart day. If you're new around here, restart day, we do, I'm gonna do the spiel. Restart day, we do 20 cycles on 4 different bases, and we kind of talk about some of the things that we're doing, kind of help out new people. We answer questions, and chat does more than I do, but it's you know, that's what we do. It's a good time. Good times, great oldies. A water geyser, legit. What? Wow, this actually worked out pretty okay. Can't get to that, that's fine. So we got ourselves this hydrogen vent right here. It's unfortunately between the electrolyzer and the hydrogen vent, we actually generate more hydrogen than this little guy right here can burn. And that's a problem because, well, we kind of need it to burn more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're going to build another hydrogen generator. I didn't set this up for a ridiculous amount of good. Okay, so we're gonna burn another hydrogen generator over here. That's not a good place for it. We're gonna do it over here. And we're gonna start kind of our first power plant. So our first power plant in this map is actually going to be hydrogen, which is abnormal because we have this hydrogen vent. We're going to have this guy pretty much consistently running. We're going to use automation, which we just got the ability to make a punchy to make ourselves some refined metal. We're going to use automation with a smart battery to turn this generator on and off depending on the charge, and then we're actually going to put this on heavy watt wire, and we're going to send that heavy watt wire over to a generation station and start feeding this base off of hydrogen power as well, right? So we can stop burning so much coal. One of my favorite qualities of Ani: artwork, sound. The sound design, fantastic. The artwork, also fantastic. There's a lot of really good systems, right? There's a lot of really good points where you can kind of really be able to figure out different solutions to problems. And even though a lot of people kind of have the same solutions to that's that's actually not going to work for... Yep, that's not going to work. Even though a lot of people have the same solutions to different problems, a lot of people have different ones too. And I really love that aspect of this, to be honest. Right, we can all have our own kind of favorites for, well, I'd like to build this now, and I like to build this then, or, you know, this is my my electrolyzer design versus somebody else who likes to use the vent method, where you have a hood over top it, and you collect the hydrogen that way. There's a lot of cool ways to kind of do it and figure it out. I'm actually going to build a carbon skimmer right here. So for a little while, I can kind of make it so that this is my carbon floor, because I want the carbon to come down here to get our food and keep a lot of this, you know, pressurized. But I do want it to leave this area, and to do that, unfortunately, I do need some way to eat it. And then we have a rock granulator, which we're going to come and we're going to place right here. I know it's a weird spot, but we have the power out here, and I feel the power. I feel the need for speed. Now we gotta hook this guy up. So it needs a clean water input and a dirty water output, so that one's easy. For the clean water input, all we're gonna do is put a bridge and a little bit of pipe that goes right there, and then it also needs power. We only have, apparently, one circuit on this side. What are we looking at here? 1,160 watts, of which only 20 watts is consistently used. Well, 500 watts. You know what? It's enough. Let's do it. We're going to redo the electrical here in a minute, so let's just do it. And we'll work it out. So this guy, once it's up, what it's going to do is it's going to eat all of the carbon dioxide that it can get its hands on up to this point, right? So underneath it, the carbon dioxide is going to fall. This won't see it, so it won't activate. All it's going to do is eat the carbon dioxide that falls into this area. And that's what I want, mostly because I want to get these med beds out of carbon dioxide, right? If people are healing, I don't need them to get stressed out because they're healing. So I'm going to do that. We're good here, we're good here. We just built a hydrogen generator, so we're going to need to send it some piping, right? Like this, what? Like that. And then we're gonna have to connect these guys together. Now, I'm gonna start by connecting them together. Apparently not with heavy watt wire, because we haven't researched it yet. So we're gonna do our research. We're gonna come here, we're gonna do advanced power regulation. That's important. We already have generic sensors. And we have the ability to make a punchy, which they already did. We're going to punchy to life some iron. How's my night going? Good. Good. Just started, though. Just started. Going well, but just started. Restart nights are always fun. I do enjoy restart nights. We're gonna stop that right now because I don't want it to just burn hydrogen for the shits and giggles, right? I do want it to use hydrogen. Why? How did chlorine get in there? Whoops. Where did that chlorine come from? Wow. I mean, it must have come from over here somewhere. That's a weird path for that to take. Oh, Lindsay punching some iron to life. Gotta knock it down from its ore state to its pure, refined metal state so that we can use it in important buildings. Like this here smart battery. It's very smart. It's smarter than a normal battery. We've got ourselves this little carbon skimmer. That carbon skimmer is gonna work on all of this carbon dioxide up here. Not any of this down here. We want this stuff down here. So we have a sterile atmosphere for our food. Ah, doing well. Doing well. SMRT. Shop smart. Shop S-Smart. Almost suffocated your dupes by day 9? Sounds to me like you didn't build a deoxidizer. See, if you didn't build a deoxidizer, by day 9 is about when that first oxalite pocket kind of kicks out, cycle 9. So yeah, that'll happen if you weren't paying attention. It's really easy when you're first starting the game. It is really easy to kind of get into this, like, oh, I have oxygen because the environment is blue, and not realize that you have oxygen because you have a oxalite patch, right? An oxalite, for those that are, is this blue material right here. And what happens is if oxalite is exposed to atmosphere, it sublimates oxygen. My heart rate crazy? I did doctor things today. Well, I mean, not for me. I did doctor things for the dog today, so I understand the fear of dentists and doctors. Although my fear of doctors has mostly been fear of veterinarians recently, and it's not exactly a fear of the veterinarian. It's more of a fear of what the veterinarian's gonna tell me. My veterinarian is very nice. She's very good. But if you're going to see the vet, it means that, you know, you don't go see the vet unless something's wrong. So, it's a day. It is a day, but you know what? You know what? It's going to get better. Today's going to get better because we're streaming. Yeah. We got restart day. We've got all of our follow friends and our colonists and our bit buddies. And we're using this as a time to de-stress, play a game that we all enjoy, and get ourselves set up for success in the future. Success. And, you know, for some people that success is things like, you know, just making it past cycle 10. For some of us, success is making it, you know, making it past cycle 200, maybe 100. There's a pretty vet around where you live. My vet's, well, she's not pretty. I suppose. Oh, no, it's a legit volcano. I was hoping for metal, but no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna... When is this? Is this gonna erupt sometime soon? Art firing 20 bits. Thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let it steam. Yeah, I'm gonna let this steam the. I'm gonna let this steam the polluted water. Maybe purify some water out of it. Yeah. Yeah, for anybody who's been around the channel now for a little bit, my eldest dog is 14. So she's an old puppy. She is my old lady, and it is what it is. And she was recently diagnosed with Cushing's disease, and Cushing's disease is where her body doesn't know when to stop producing steroids or adrenaline. Steroids or adrenaline. And so basically she has a thyroid problem where her body just doesn't know to be like, oh, you need to stop making this. So she was juicing like super hard all the time, and it caused her to, you know, eat a lot and drink a lot, and she put on like 3 pounds of weight. and it was just causing her to pant all the time and be unable to sleep, which of course means I'm not able to sleep because she keeps me up. And so we got on medicine for Cushing's, and today was, yeah, well, she's a super intense puppy. She's a super intense puppy no matter what. She's been that way for 14 years. And so today she's been coughing a lot, and now I took her back today for tests on, you know, what is the medicine working? Is it not working since she's coughing a lot? I haven't been sleeping well because she hasn't been sleeping well. So it's just really hard for me to figure out some stuff sometimes. Yeah, it's just really hard for me to figure out some stuff sometimes because I don't know. I don't know what is the disease and what is her just getting old. So yeah, we're gonna find out. New tests today. So I'm worried, but it is what it is. I mean, part of me just hopes that it's her still getting used to meds and stuff, but obviously I don't want it to be anything different. Is what it is. So it's just a long day. Because unfortunately, it's not like the tests, like, because it's all about her body not producing enough, or not producing, not stopping producing adrenaline and stuff. And so to do the test, they have to take blood draws, and they have to take them at certain intervals throughout the day. So it was like, go to the vet, come home for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go to the vet, come home for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go to the vet. So it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, this is super annoying. But we're going to put a smart battery right here, because what we're going to do is we're going to have these tied to, you know, automation. Yacky boy, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday. Welcome to Restart Day. We're going to put automation over here. We should probably punch some more iron into existence, since that was a legit volcano. Still haven't figured out my smart battery thing. I don't know what you mean. Smart batteries are very, very, very simple. Okay? It's a battery. It actually doesn't burn as much in heat, so they're really good to have around even if you don't use automation. But the automation saves you a lot of resources. Because right now, even though we have a vent, right, a hydrogen vent, we do have a limited supply of hydrogen. And we're going to run 2 different generators, which means that we're going to burn that hydrogen very fast. But what I don't want to happen is, like, what's happening right now. See, this battery is 100% full, which means that we're actually just making excess electricity, which is never getting used. It's just getting put into the ether, right? And since this is getting put into the ether, right, we're just burning hydrogen for burning hydrogen's sake, which I'm okay with right now, because I need it to happen so that I can keep this oxygen going. But in the end, what I really want to make sure is that all of the hydrogen that I burn, it produces power that I use, right? So what's going to happen is why not disable it? Well, that's a really good question, because one, that's a huge pain in the butt, right? Because now I would have to have a dupe come out here, I would have to disable the building, have a dupe come out here, turn it off, and then when this battery drops, which it may drop really, really fast, right? If I disable this building, there's a lot of things using electricity on this right now. So this will drop super fast, so I would have to send a dupe out, come back, send a dupe out, come back. That's where the smart battery comes into play. So this smart battery has an automation port on it. And this automation port has 2 states, active and standby, a 1 and a 0, as in this game, it's delineated by a red wire and a green wire, and we're going to hook that up here in about 2 seconds. So I'm just going to take this wire, and I'm going to drag it to here, and drag it to here. So what happens is Standby, the logic input, will go red or a 0 or standby when the battery hits 100% full. So when the battery is fully charged, it turns off the activation wire, right? It turns off this wire will go red. When the battery hits whatever I want right here, right? So I'm going to set this to 10%. Then what's going to happen is when the battery hits 10% left, 10% remaining, it's going to send out a green pulse, right? A 1. And it's going to activate any devices that are on this wire. So now, based on how full this smart battery is, I can turn on and off these hydrogen these hydrogen generators. So while there's still power that we're making, we're not burning excess power, because we're going to wait until this is down to 10%, and then we're going to fill it up again, and then we're going to turn off, and we're going to wait till it's down to 10%, and we're going to fill it up again, and then we're going to wait until it's down to 10%, and we're going to fill it up again. And this is really great because, like we're talking about right now, we're just burning hydrogen right now that we don't need to burn, because this actually generates more electricity than this whole circuit is running, right? So this will stop us from doing that. And it's a really, really simple first look into automation, right? Because it's just one wire. There's no logic involved. You're not using AND gates or OR gates or NOR or NOT or XOR or anything like that. You're not using any of those things. You're just using a wire coming out of a sensor, right? And there's a lot of sensors in the game, but this one's just a battery sensor, essentially. You're just using a wire coming out of a sensor to toggle your power to turn on and off when it needs to, right? When I'm not burning electricity, I don't want to have my power station on. When I do burn electricity, I want to have my power station on. So that's it. It's very simple, very easy. Right, so this is actually about to turn off. Or not. Oh, no, because it's not connected to this wire. Oh, because this is at 0. See, if I change this to... I would do this, but... Whoa! What did I do this holiday weekend? Sorry, I went on a smart battery tangent, so I will now catch up on chat. I didn't do anything this weekend. I streamed some, but I slept a lot. I streamed some, but I didn't do anything this weekend. My family is across the country, so it's hard for me to have family dinner. And then we're going to do some heavy watt wire right here. What? Heavy watts. Right. And now you'll see that this is dropping because we're not generating power anymore, and this just burns into heat anyway. Did you know that when a cow gives birth, sometimes they continue pushing until their uterus comes out? That's unfortunate. I feel bad for the cow. Zombie Jesus Day. We got a lot of zombies in this chat. Underworld zombie. Zombie deer. A lot of zombies. See. Now, Zartan, welcome back. Now, take a look what's happened. Okay? This battery's at 100% full, and I've told it to send a standby signal, which is a 0 or a red wire, when it hits 100%. Since it hit 100%, it's now sent out and told these generators to stop working, right? So until this battery gets down to 10%, these generators will no longer work. Now, the system's not hooked up, so that's kind of a problem. And one that we're going to fix because now everybody's suffocating out here, apparently. Somebody's stuck in a... Yeah, where are you stuck, Josh? So why is it saying suffocating and... Oh, it is saying entombed. Okay, well. There we go. It did say entombed, but it also said suffocating. So what we're going to do is now we have this heavy watt wire. which we can't really run around our base. You could, but it would be a freaking nightmare. And it is a huge decor hit. Minus 25 over 6 tiles is ridiculously bad, right? It would turn everything that we've done from a decor perspective, which isn't much, but we've done some, into just the whole thing would be super red all the time, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pass that heavy watt wire down this ladder, and we're going to pass it to transformers. Now, these transformers are great because what they do is they take large amounts of power and they break them out into usable circuits, okay? And those circuits have anywhere between 1 kilowatt and 2 kilowatts of power. So these little regular wires can carry 1 kilowatt, and then the better wires, the conductive wires, can carry 2 kilowatts. I don't have those quite yet. So let's do this. So this circuit right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put on this transformer. So to do that, we're going to make ourselves a little bit of a circuit down here. We're just going to kind of hijack right into where it was. We're going to get rid of this so that we can save on a little bit of copper, because I don't know if that's made out of copper, but it should be. And then we're going to go... Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. And then we're going to come out here, and we're going to pass this heavy watt wire down this way. And we'll do this. So now, once this wire gets connected, this transformer is going to take the 1.6 kilowatts of power that's getting generated from here, and it's going to break it down into a 1 kilowatt usable stream. Once it gets connected. Once it gets connected. Soon. There we go. So now it's going to break it into this 1 kilowatt usable stream. And it's still not working. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so it is working. It's just that this is probably apparently backed up with hydrogen. So now we're going to hook this guy up. So notice that this is draining because there's things that are using the power on this circuit. There we go. Now we're going to use more of our hydrogen, kind of get it sent out here. We're going to keep sending oxygen to our base. And what's going to happen is notice that when this battery hits 100%, it stops, and these 2 hydrogen generators stop. And that's why you use smart batteries, right? So now, once this gets down to 0 or 10%, I use 10% because I don't like things to turn off in the middle of when dupes are using it, right? Like, this is on it. And what would happen is if you put this at 0, if somebody is using this when it hits 0, it'll lose power, and then they will stop using it mid-cycle. If you save this to 10%, then what happens is if somebody is using this, they never see it. Game? Game. Paging, oxygen not included. Paging, oxygen not included. We would like you back for your regularly scheduled or not. Oh. Okay, that was cool. Good for you. Whoa, what was... I don't want to know what that was. Not on Monday. This goes on YouTube, not on Mondays. Alright. So we got that, we've got that. We're burning... Wait, why are we... Oh, because we are doing this. Okay, so we're here. Max gas pressure. We're actually not using enough. So what we're going to do is now we're going to send the power, right? So I made 4 of these transformers. I only needed 1 for this entire circuit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 transformers, and I'm going to send one of the circuits all the way down over here and hook this up to it. Actually, I'm going to send 2. So we're going to send 1 kind of coming this way. We'll enable access into there for now. And then we're going to come over here, grab that guy. And then this guy, we're going to send up. We're going to send down. That guy we're going to send down. So what we're going to do is we're going to come and we're going to be like, what? Power. Power, power, power. I don't like hooking up these doors. So we're going to send it this way, and then we're going to send it in here. I'm not using this one yet. So it shouldn't really be too bad, but we're going to send this one in directly into there. And yeah, that's fine. We're going to send that one directly into there, and we're just going to leave this one where it is. And we're going to make everybody priority 9. Get it done. Here's some more power. Some wire bridges, because I was setting these things up. Like this. So we need a wire bridge. Hello? 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 Wow, this is being... Really? This is going to be a thing now? Is this really going to be a thing now? Come on, Ani. You can do it. You can do it, guys. You can do it. Oh. Okay, so every new day, it's literally going to just send me to desktop? That's cool. I hope that gets fixed. Okay, so this is gonna be, yeah, here and here. Then those two are hooked up. Okay. So we're good there, we're good there, we're good there. We're gonna make this power right here. Gary Jr. 555 has followed. Thank you, Gary, for the follow. I appreciate it. New follow, friends. So this volcano hasn't erupted yet. Ouch. Breaking eyeglasses sucks. Priority 9. Everything's a 9. Everything is a 9. I really should stop doing that, but everything's a 9. I'm apparently filling that. Well, it'll tell me when the volcano erupts, or more specifically, it will tell me how often it erupts, but not when. So I don't know when the last time, I don't know where in the cycle of 9,227 seconds we are. right? So it could be any time between basically now and 3 hours from now. No. No. Not useful. Not useful for me right now. Let's make ourselves a stress room right here. Or a de-stress room, more specifically. Let's get this out. Properties, not status. Wait, what? Properties. Nothing? No properties. Primary element, abyssalite. Mass, 2,000 kilograms. 0 surface germ. Specific heat. Thermal conductivity. Melting point. Status, still nothing. Does not tell me when this is gonna erupt. I wish it did. That would be really nice. We're gonna make ourselves a bit of a... Wow, is this really gonna be a thing all night? You know what? I'm gonna kill the game, and we're just gonna reboot it. Yeah, I'm okay. Nothing. Let's just reboot the game. That's really annoying. Yes, you do. You need to go do your homework. Okay. App running. It's not. Here, gamey. Or not. Come on, oxygen not included. This is not hard. You're killing me. Preparing to launch oxygen not included. An error occurred. The app is running. Hello? Traffic cone. VLC media player. Traffic cones. Allow me to present to you this amazing screenshot from Kerbal Space Program here in the background. Yeah, I'm actually trying to bring up Task Manager right now, and it's giving me a bit of a thing. All right, hold on, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Ready, set. Oh no! What is the thing? Oh, you know what I never did on that? Huh, you know what I never did is I never put my YouTube. At least I'm not building an operating system from 1,200 software packages like you are. Yeah, I've done that. No thanks. I have done that. Ouch, 15 win streak? What game? Hearthstone? Was it a 15 win streak on Hearthstone? People can still hear me, right? I think they can, but, you know. Sealin. It's okay. Just get 7 nights. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that is, but Mobile game, loud and clear. Ica, welcome to Windows. I hate you, Windows. I hate you so much. Dark One Z pops into chat. Cannot connect all of my network drives. Really? Are you sure? I know that was happening. Okay. Alright, is the sound better? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. No, I don't want to load Discord right now. Bye, Discord. No, thank you. I don't want to use GPU Tweak It. I don't want to use Monitor. I don't want Malwarebytes. I don't want Skype. Thank you, my computer, for booting up. I appreciate you. Spotify, no thanks. No Skype. We're all good there. We're all good there. Okay. Then let's make sure the sound is right. Playback devices. Oh, yeah. Default device. Oxygen, not included. Here we go. Crusader Quest. I know that one. The dulcet tones of Ica. I was joking about the rocket is a screenshot from Kerbal Space Program, by the way. It is the wonderful Falcon Heavy, given to us by the Martian himself. Just trying to get back home. Just trying to get back home. Yeah. Yep. Connecting to Steam account. Come on, game. Preparing to launch. Oxygen, not included. The game is in early access, so we do have to accept some bugs. Some bugs. So every once in a while, this is going to have to happen. I suppose I should probably cut this part out of the YouTube video too, huh? It's going to be unfortunate. Unfortunate. Is the sound back yet? Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, bum. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Ready, set... Welcome back! Welcome back. Resume the game. Hatch Ranch. Hatch Ranch. Sing what? What are we singing? Hey, welcome back. We didn't even lose anything. That's good news. Pneumatic door. Let's get this door in. And then I'm not going to sing Never Gonna Give You Up. I would need a backing track for that. And I'm pretty sure that is so... Unfortunately, tonight's video is going on YouTube, and I can't put on... Oh, no! Look at the hatches! That looks like food to me. A little bit of stations, a little bit of furniture. To make this a pure stress room, we have to have some pretty decorations available to us. We're going to make these 5s, but we're going to copy the settings. What do you pay me for? That's a really good question. A question I don't think I can give you the answer to. Here we go. Alright, so we're back. We're back. Now we're back with a brand new track. We're going to get these things built. Right? So we have the ability to kind of get our power. Why are we bringing Wolfram? Oh my god, everything's made out of Wolframite. People are sick. Oh no, everybody is sick. So many people have hypothermia. It's better than slime lung, kind of. Slime lung at least, like, so they're down for a little while. It is what it is. Hypothermia is worst. We're actually going to put these two onto the new circuit. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over with this one. We're going to have to come up, come back down. Exit that one. Yeah, this will work. And then what we'll do is we'll just be like, wire bridge, wire bridge. Because unfortunately we can't just like wire bridge, and make it work. And then once that gets killed, we'll do that. He's got hypothermia. That's unfortunate. 5 of our dupes. They're not getting very much oxygen in here. Why is that a problem? Let's take a look, because we're not burning enough power. See, this is why. This was why. Wow, look at how much. That's a lot. This is what hypothermia does to you, is it makes it so they take forever to build anything. Look at him, look at him. She's pounding out like 15 wires before he's getting even the one done. Alright, so in the morning this will be better because we'll have less of an oxygen problem when this circuit gets hooked up, right? Because once that circuit gets hooked up, we'll burn this battery faster. If we burn this battery faster, these will be on more. We will drain more hydrogen than what we have. That works out. Okay. We do have a new duplicant available. We're not really doing great, so I'm going to hold off on that duplicant. What do we got for food here? A lot of bristleberries. Let's actually... Before I do that, yeah. Let's actually put a grill. We're going to move this micro musher. We're going to make a grill. Whoa, that was a pretty synchronized sneeze right there. That's going to be our new... That's the new thing now, is the synchronized sneeze. Screw synchronized swimming. Tonight is synchronized sneezing. And then consumables, just for a couple minutes. Let's make sure that they don't eat bristleberries, even though that's basically all they have left to eat. We do have a chef, right? We do need a chef. We have a chef, okay. Let's promote some people too. A couple seasoned miners. Another apprentice miner to a digger right here. And Lindsay up to a courier. Ren up to an exosuit engineer. Good for you, Ren. Good for you making those rounds. Let's get this built though. There we go. Delivering wolframite. Everything in our base made of wolframite. The best material. Okay, this is priority 9. Why are you making these? Build it. If you build it, they will eat. Gristleberries continuous all the time. Devious Fusion, welcome back. Devious, good to see you tonight. Thank you for popping in. What do we got? Hero. What is our problem? Illumination power. Oh no! Oh, because we cut this wire, so this is now important. Hassan here is going to make us a whole bunch of gristleberries. We just want all of our edibles to come down here. That's super important. All of our cooking ingredients, we'll actually just send everything down there. And then deep storage, we're also going to send everything. So deep storage, send everything, and then food we're gonna do right here. Actually, we're gonna not do cooking ingredients here. So only edibles are gonna go into this box. Right, and then down here, we don't want to store edibles. We're only going to store cooking ingredients down here. Right, what I don't want is them to have to come down here to get food when they're sick, and then, like, get up here, figure out that they can't breathe, drop the food, come down here, come up. Like, I don't want them to get stuck. This is the furthest that I want them to have to travel to get food if they're sick. So we've got ourselves some gristleberries. Out of some bristleberries. These are not working. Let us build... You know what? A bunch of them are working. Let's get... If I need to burn power, put in fridges. It was just that all of the circuits weren't hooked up on it yet. So it wasn't necessarily that I needed to burn power and put in things. It's just that all of the circuits weren't hooked up. So once we get into right now where we're gonna start really using power in the base that's on that, we don't need to. Let's go for exosuits. You're a green for exosuits. Duplicate Central, you're green for exosuits. Right, now it's going to drop super fast. I mean, we are getting a lot of hydrogen, apparently. Wow, look at all that hydrogen. Wow, that geyser really, you know what? That's a lot of hydrogen. That's way more than I was expecting. Okay. Well, we have power to play with, so we can kind of do whatever the hell we want right now, because we've got plenty of power. Let's disable this so that we don't need to use it anymore. Let's get rid of this. You know what? That battery's actually really not hurting us. So let's just disable that guy. Right? We shouldn't really need it. We've got this other circuit that's coming in here. We're burning some power here. Let's get rid of these. We don't need those. We've got power there, power there. Get down to, there we go. Bring it up. We're still running deoxidizers too, so it's not like we're really hurting. And we're gonna pump, we have a lot of wolframite on this map. Like, look, there's a whole vein here, there's a ton of wolframite here, there's wolframite down here. So we have so much wolframite available to us, which is great because refined wolframite becomes tungsten, and tungsten is really, really good for distributing heat out of piping. So we'll be able to take the output from this geyser, this water geyser right now, which comes out at 95 degrees Celsius. And by using wolframite piping, we can actually, not wolframite, but by using tungsten tubing, we can actually cool that down a lot. Rottentin with the host, auto host. Thank you, Rottentin. Ake, 3 bits. Thank you for your 3 cents. I needed 2 cents, but you gave me 3. A penny for my thoughts. I wanted your 2 cents. You gave me a penny for my thoughts. 3 pennies. 3 bits. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do need to burn power. I don't even know if I do have refrigerators. Let's make a, let's see, what can we do to kind of waste some effort, some dupe power right now? We're close on that. Let's make ourselves, this is doing well there. Let's make ourselves a restaurant. Right, we'll just make ourselves a little bit of an area for them to eat. And we're going to use, to do it, we're actually going to use this and this. And we're going to use a mechanized airlock. We're actually going to use airflow tiles. Okay, and for automation, I am going to use a clock sensor. And we're just going to put it out here. And a little bit of automation wire, like this. Okay, and so what's going to happen is this clock sensor is going to be able to lock and unlock this door, and that's going to become super important. More interested in building than getting oxygen? Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes they just don't know where the oxygen is, and they get kicked out. It happens. It is unfortunate but true. We're going to build some furniture in here, some canvases. I lied. This clock sensor is going to be right here, so I can put one more canvas in here. Light canvas right there. We're going to get ourselves some mess tables for our duplicates, right? So we're going to make them a mess hall. Now we're going to do a clocks besides this one. So we have ourselves well, what do we need for a room? Right, for a mess hall, no industrial machinery. Maximum size 12 tiles, maximum size 64 tiles. Okay. And we're actually going to do that. We're going to put a little bit of a power wire right there. And we're actually going to put a refrigerator in here because we can and we need to burn the power. So we're actually going to put a refrigerator in there. Even though I don't normally use refrigerators, this time we're going to. A little bit of a wire bridge. Boop, right there. Huffing polluted O2. Man, that polluted O2 though, that's you get addicted to that stuff. You get super addicted to that stuff, and then one day you're like, oh my god, I've been on polluted O2 for years. People look at you funny, and you're like, how did my life get so off the rails? We're doing ventilation research. I lied! Solid transport. We're gonna put that sensor right there. A little bit of a wire right there. This guy is going to accept all of our edibles at super high priority. This guy actually isn't going to accept any of our edibles. Not for now, at least. I definitely lose a lot of dupes to the, did you really just, like, you know, I lose a lot of dupes to the, did you really just drop your friend down a shaft sort of thing. Like, whoops. Or dupes kind of like, when they mine a block out from underneath their own feet, kind of like going 3 blocks up and to the right, and you're like, why did you go up that way instead of right here where you would have been fine? But kind of learn to work against it, for it, away with it. Let's punch some more wolframite, or let's punch some more tungsten into existence. Way to go, Catalina. Way to really rock that painting. You are the greatest dupe. A little bit of a tasteful memorial. I'm not saying we're going to use all of them, but it's best to be prepared. The AI can be frustrating at times. It really can. I will 100% back you up on that one. There's a dog just howling outside. Here we go. These guys are burning. Apparently, I didn't need... Apparently, I'm very good at conserving my hydrogen. Okay, so we've got this, we've got this. How are we doing? We've got some gristleberries left, but we don't have any getting made. So what we know, you gotta be... Yeah, you do have to babysit people. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There is definitely some idiosyncrasies to the AI in this game. So you're not wrong, unfortunately. But it can be annoying. We're going to make ourselves a microbe musher. And we're going to send that some power right here. Power, power, power. So that way, right now, we're kind of out of food and no way to make more food because I was an idiot. We're about to be hatch hunters right now. It's definitely gotten better over time. Like, believe it or not, it's gotten better over time. Is it great? No. Has it gotten better? Yes. Okay, so we don't have enough Bristle Blossom. See, this is my problem. This I would rather get fixed, is this frickin' irrigation not working. Like, there's just no reason to use irrigation tiles if all they do is break. So we're just gonna use farm tiles. Yes, the grill does have cooking tasks queued, it just doesn't have materials to do it. Right, because unfortunately, there seems to be a bug. I'm calling it a bug. Anybody who knows better can correct me if I'm wrong. There seems to be a bug with irrigation tiles where even if you provide them water, they just simply won't. They won't irrigate. They don't have water. So it's a huge pain in the butt because these are supposed to save you time and effort, but all they end up doing is just making it so that your plants don't grow. It's better, but the game is more complicated. This is true. So I have too many things going on at one time, sitting here trying to plan out a room, and oh, a dupe is suffocating, I have no way to save him. Yeah, I mean, that is true, right? It is true. You really do need to learn how to, like multitask, in the idea of, oh, I now have, you know, these 8 things to do, and what is the most important? And what do I need to do there? Apparently I told them to deconstruct those. I'm not going to say I didn't, because I probably did. So now, instead of being able to use irrigated tiles, where the tiles will automatically give our Bristle Blossoms the water that they require to survive, we're going to have to use dupes to do it. It's unfortunate, but at least I know it will get done, right? So at least I know it'll get done instead of, oh, I have a duplicate, or I have an irrigated tile that I'm not sure is always going to get water. Unfortunate, but true. I already know what size and shape to make my berry farm. Not always. Not always. Set up battery and power systems. I do have battery and power systems down pretty far. They're very simple, though. Battery and power systems, I don't think anybody should really have a huge problem kind of figuring out, to be honest. Right. Oh! Oh! Wow! Look how well that worked! Look how well that worked! This was all polluted water, and now it's just regular water and some sand. Look how great that worked! Ow! Ow! awesome is that? Let's look at that. This is the new clean water meta for sure. I'm just kidding. It's not. Whoa, there's like 25 kilograms of steam right here. Oh, holy crap, there's 71 kilograms of steam right here? Oh. I use the irrigation for your pinch of plants. Why do you have a bit of pipe sticking out beyond the planter? Because the way that I set up irrigation is using a feeder line and using bridges to actually put the irrigation in. This is actually to work around a different bug that exists, unfortunately. So this little bit of pipe is actually just the bridge that comes off to feed it. It's unfortunate, but it's actually to work around a different bug, right? Because there's another, not bug, but there's another way that what happens is when, if a irrigated tile all of a sudden gets the wrong type of liquid, so say a little bit of polluted water makes it into my water, then what'll happen is it'll get stuck, right? Because the plant can't use it. And it's not considered the wrong water type because you could put polluted water in here for, say, pinch of pepper plants. And so it doesn't break the tile, it doesn't do it. All it does is just kind of sits there. That's a problem because it just sits there. So what I'd use is, if you just have a pipe that comes behind these tiles and fills them up, if one of them gets stuck, it actually just blocks the pipe. And so none of these would get water. So what I use is this bridge filling system to make it so that even if this one stops working, these ones should still get water. You can run a whole base off of one smart battery. This is correct. Some would even say that that's the most preferable. I'm pretty sure, well, no, because I have this extra battery down here right now, but this whole base is actually getting run off of one smart battery right now. Right, this smart battery is actually running the entire base. Well, to say that you can run a base off of one smart battery is a little disingenuous. You can run 20 kilowatts of power, well, 19 kilowatts of power off of one smart battery. If you were to run the full 20 kilowatts of power off of it, it would be a little, it would not have a good time. Let's just say that. Instead of bridges, you could use the water. Well, you could, yeah, you could do that, right? The other problem becomes, so we've talked about it before on the channel. When you have a plumbing system or a gas system that isn't using bridges for priority, what'll happen is if this tile is full, it'll actually half the throughput to this side of it, right? So what it tries to do is it tries to make a decision to go up into this tile. It can't go there, but that takes time. And so what you'll see is this will only get half the throughput. Even if this is completely full and this one is full, then this one will only get half throughput, then this one half. If you're really killing it on power, you could do it. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to put some shipping right here, right? To grab this food off of here. And I'm going to put that food down here into this refrigerator. What's going to happen is when I do that, I'm going to have this on a timer and make it so that this is the only place that the food really goes, right? This refrigerator is the only place that stores food. So this is where they're going to eat. And since this is on a timer, I'm going to limit how much time during the day they can actually eat. And make it so that they can only eat in the morning. So they'll come, they'll eat in the morning, they'll go out, they'll do their jobs, or maybe we'll make it dinner. I don't know. Well, breakfast or dinner. It won't really matter. Oh, crap. Okay. It's Monday. Monday is restart day. That means that every day we go through 20 cycles on 4 different bases. This is Hatch Ranch. This is what we accomplished today. We have made ourselves a new dining room, which we will automate to make it so that they eat less frequently. Not saving us calories, but saving us time because they won't run somewhere, decide that they're hungry, and come back. We have added in a grill to be able to cook our bristle blossoms. We have added in a stress room. We've added more graves, not that we're not going to need them, but it is what it is. We added a med bay because we don't want to use these graves. We have added a second generator and a power distribution system, right? So that we can distribute large amounts of power evenly throughout the base without burning circuits. We are started to work on getting oxygen working a little bit better through the use of this, and we automated that system so that we don't burn as much hydrogen when this geyser is going to be dormant. We added in a rock granulator. We found ourselves a volcano. What? A volcano, which is apparently surrounded by vacuum? How is that even possible? Which is apparently surrounded by vacuum. Not even sure how that's possible, but okay, that's cool. It went ahead, and it actually purified a whole bunch of polluted water for us. That's good news. So all of this water used to be polluted water. It's now that. So we might actually use this as a way to get ourselves, it'll be hot water, but get ourselves some clean water from polluted water. That's what we did on this base today. It has been 21 cycles, not 22 cycles. So we are going to go ahead and save Hatch Ranch. Save it, save it, save it.